I'm 16, and I thought the creepy noises under my bed were just my house settling. I was wrong. I'm not the kind of person who jumps at shadows. I live in a boring suburb, my parents are boring, and the scariest thing that usually happens is my Wi Fi cutting out at 2 a.m. So when I first heard the noises under my bed, I told myself it was pipes, or rats, or my imagination, fueled by too much caffeine and Reddit horror threads. It started as a soft scratching. Not loud, not dramatic, just patient. The first night, it happened around 1:17 a.m. I remember because I checked my phone, annoyed more than scared. The sound came in short bursts, like fingernails lightly dragged across wood. 3 scratches, pause, 3 scratches again. I kicked the side of my bed and said, "Knock it off." The scratching stopped. That should have terrified me. It didn't. I fell asleep 5 minutes later. The second night, it came back, closer. This time, it wasn't scratching. It was breathing. Slow, controlled, like someone trying very hard not to be heard. I froze, staring at the ceiling, every hair on my arms standing up. My bed is low, maybe 8 inches off the floor. There's barely space under there. Definitely not enough for a person. I slid my phone off the charger and turned on the flashlight, angling it toward the floor. Nothing. Just dust, an old hoodie, and my forgotten algebra notebook. The breathing stopped the second the light hit the floor. I didn't sleep that night. On the third night, I decided to record it. Reddit always says, if it's real, document it. At 12:54 a.m., the noises started again. Not scratching, not breathing, whispering. It wasn't words. More like someone practicing how to speak. Tongue clicking, wet mouth sounds, occasional sharp inhales, like whatever it was didn't fully understand lungs yet. I hit record, my hand shaking so badly, the video is basically unwatchable. I whispered, "Hello," because apparently I'm an idiot. There was a pause. Then something under my bed whispered back. It said my name. Perfectly. Same tone, same slight lisp I've had since I was a kid. I screamed and bolted for the door, tripping over my own feet. I didn't even grab my phone. I slept on the couch that night with all the lights on, pretending my parents' snoring meant safety. In the morning, I crawled back into my room with a broom like it was a weapon. I got on my knees and lifted the bed skirt. Nothing was there, except for fresh scratch marks on the underside of the mattress. That's when I noticed something else. My mirror was fogged, like someone had been breathing on it from the inside. I stayed at my friend Jake's house the next 2 nights. No noises, no whispers. I almost convinced myself I'd had some kind of stress-induced hallucination until Jake asked me why I kept talking in my sleep. "What do you mean?" I asked. He looked uncomfortable. "Dude, you kept whispering, saying stuff like, 'Not yet, I'm still learning.'" I went home the next day. I told my parents everything. They laughed gently, did the whole teen anxiety routine, and promised to buy me a nightlight like I was 8 again. That night, my dad checked under my bed himself, even lay down on the floor to prove there was nothing there. I wanted to believe him. At 2:03 a.m., I woke up to pressure on my mattress, like someone crawling onto the bed. I didn't move, I didn't breathe, I didn't open my eyes. Then I felt it lean close to my ear. "I almost fit now," it whispered. This morning, I found my bed raised higher than usual. My parents swear they didn't touch it. I just measured the space underneath. There's enough room for a person now. And tonight, I can hear it stretching. If this post stops updating, please check under your bed before you sleep.